This is breaking news.
Really, words can't begin to express the sadness that our families are experiencing tonight.
We begin with breaking news, a sad end to the search for a missing woman, Whitney Heichel. Investigators have found her body, and they did make an arrest tonight in her death.
Now you're looking at the suspect in this case, Jonathan Holt. He is charged with aggravated murder of Whitney. Holt lived in Whitney's apartment complex and was an acquaintance of hers as well. And we have learned that Holt has no criminal history. Now let's start with a little background here. Whitney did not show up for work at a Starbucks in Gresham on Tuesday morning. That's when a lot of search teams started looking for her. They eventually found her car in a Walmart in Wood Village. That's when searchers showed up and they started looking for personal items. They found some items in a dumpster, in a nearby shopping center dumpster as well. And then search crews went out and went to Dodge Park. They found things there. Larch Mountain, they also found evidence there. And eventually they were led to Whitney's body there on Larch Mountain just tonight. They also made the arrest today.
No sooner did they find the body than they also made the arrest of their suspect. This was reaction from the family.
Really, words can't begin to express the sadness that our families are experiencing tonight. This has been the most traumatic thing that has ever happened to us. Not only as Whitney's family, but her spiritual family as well, because we are so close together. Whitney was a very loving person.
That was the spokesperson. This was the man they arrested, Jonathan Holt. He apparently showed up 3 times for volunteer questioning in this. And then later today, they arrested him on his 3rd interview. And then shortly after that, they got word from detectives up on Larch Mountain that they had found Whitney's body. And Kelly, there's some other interesting things about this suspect as well.
Absolutely. In fact, he did live in the same apartment complex as Whitney Heichel and her husband. We also know that police took DNA samples and evidence from him when he came in the second time around. They did say by the time this young man had come in to see them the second time, his stories were simply not matching up. Now, over the last 4 days, authorities have searched at least 6 key locations trying to find Whitney. Her car, again, was found in that Walmart parking lot. Her debit card was used at a gas station. And then a 6-year-old child found her cell phone near an apartment complex. Dodge Park was combed, but the main search location was Larch Mountain, where her body was finally found earlier this evening.
Kelly, let's take another look at the suspect. Once again, his name is Jonathan Holt. He's been arrested and charged with aggravated murder. Holt actually lived in Whitney's apartment complex. He knew her, and as I mentioned, he voluntarily came in for questioning 3 times with investigators. Police say the second time his story dramatically changed. He was arrested on that 3rd visit just tonight, and no sooner did they make that arrest than they got word they had found the body on Larch Mountain. And here's something interesting. Holt had no previous criminal record. We want you to stay with KOIN Local 6 as we continue to learn more about the suspect charged with the murder of Whitney Heichel. We'll bring you any updates as we get them on air and online. You can also watch the entire news conference on KOINLocal6.com.